So I got a foam roller. How do I use this? Let me show you. We're gonna use this mostly for our upper body, or I like to use it mostly for our upper body. First movement here, your hands can be behind your head or they can be extended overhead. It doesn't matter, whatever's comfortable. If you're newer, maybe start here. You've been doing this for a while, you're here, okay? So we're gonna roll from the top of our shoulders to the bottom of our rib cage, so like halfway down our back. Okay, a couple passes like this. I sometimes like to use my hands to pull my head up a little bit, get a couple extra back cracks in there. Your arms are up here. This is what this looks like. Okay. Next part of this, we're gonna think about pulling our shoulder blades apart. Okay, so we're gonna hit that right along our spine. Loosens up all those muscles that we anger when we sit all day long. And then I'm gonna pitch off to one side and get on the right side of my spine, and then get on the left side of my spine. Couple passes there. Next one, we're gonna move to the top. Whoops. We're gonna move to the top of our shoulders here. Arms can be up overhead or behind your head, whatever is most comfortable. And all we're doing is just getting a nice passive back bend over here. Okay, and if you want to extend your arms, you can. The idea is that we try to get as much of our hand, forearm, elbow on the ground. You can rest your head on the ground. Taking some big deep breaths, breathing into this foam roller. Okay. I usually do 3 different passes here. So that's 1, 2, this is gonna come up. I go down on my back a little bit with the foam roller, same thing. I usually have my hands here until I hit the back, and then like this. Big deep breaths. Really passive, just melting into that foam roller, okay? Last one is a little tougher. So this is where we carry a lot of tension from sitting and just working out in general use. So if you don't have much range here, keep working on it. It takes a second. And then same thing, you're just getting that same big back bend. And then if you want to, you can extend here, okay? If some of you guys, as you're doing this, are starting off and this is about all you have, stick with it, okay? Think about how many years of sitting and just abuse that it takes to be able to get a little extra range in there. That's what we're going for. The next one, I'm gonna orient my body this way a little bit. I'm gonna have my left arm up, my left leg overhead. I'm starting up at my shoulder. Okay, so I have 4 sections here. Here, 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 here. Basically going down to the bottom of my rib cage. I'm gonna spin or peel across my lat. Okay, your lat's used for pull-ups, for pressing, all kinds of things. And when you're here, if you wanna kind of scrub around in that area, you can. Okay, that was pass 1. Go back to your back, go up like an inch or 2, peel across again. This area might be a little bit more tender than the first pass. Again, you can scrub through, sit, contract, relax, take a big deep breath. Go back to your back, go up again, pass 3, getting down towards the bottom half of our rib cage. Okay, and then the last one, right at the bottom of our rib cage, peel across, breathe here, hang out. Then do the same thing on the other side. For time's sake, I won't go through that. Usually, what I'll end up doing is dropping my elbow down on the ground, going from the bottom of my rib cage to the top of my hip. This is just low back, getting that loosened up, and then I'll do the same thing on the other side. This could take you whatever amount of time that you have. Okay, if you have just like 2-3 minutes to do a quick roll before you start working out, you can do that. If you have a little bit longer time, like 5-10 minutes, you can do that too. Make it what you need it to be. Enjoy it.